Black people, this is Hop Hop. At this point, much as I've been shouting on my channel, everybody been talking, the Black Authority, even people who are infighting as thought leaders are saying the same things. Yvette Cornell, Tariq Nasheed, Antonio Moore. I mean, we can just go down everybody, even though they had disagreed about something and was talking, we all still see the same thing. And at this point, black people, I don't care who you are, it's hard for us, but I'm going to directly say it. You voting for Joe Biden, you are pathetic. You're pathetic. And I don't even mean that in no way of offensiveness. And if I was being offensive, I'm probably in the right fool because those who voted for him and continually giving him their vote and talking about black and brown and trying to make us believe reparations is a dang on college debt, free college debt, and all this stupid talk. The CBC on vacation in the islands. I mean, and I was looking at Jason Black, and of course he's been preaching. I mean, we just been taking people to school. Well, y'all get to see the data. Y'all get to see it in your face, and you guys are admitting that you're under America and this man ain't did nothing for y'all in which way you put him there. At this point, you giving him your vote, you are literally retarded. I'm sorry, but our society, y'all need to see a doctor. Seriously, something is wrong with y'all out there. And it's sad because some of these people, you can't hardly say nothing to them because they're your mothers, they're your aunties, they people who think they worthy of respect. At this point, how are you worthy of so much respect when you treasonous against black people and you are traitors against black nation, against the slave descendants, against our nation, against slave descendants nation? You are a traitor against the nation by voting for this man and by not standing for black empowerment. At this point, we done told y'all, we done gave y'all the case scenario, we done told you what we doing, we done told you what we not gonna stop, we done told you why, we done begged, we done pleaded. We are getting tired of the white media and the Democrat Party shaming our people like y'all 3 and 5 years old. Y'all are not kids. Y'all can see that this man is using y'all. We done corrupt ourselves even with religion as black people. I mean, y'all sitting up there playing. This is not a game. This is real. What's happening to us? We out here being harmed by inflation, and this damn president is giving money to people. Mexican got houses. I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all, I shamed some police officers one time. They want to talk. I'm not a crime. I don't commit crimes. They want to talk. They were black. They said they'll listen. When I got through talking to them, they walked away in silence with their head down. And I told them, I said, I'm so sorry that I have to even be the one to tell you this. And I said, I know that you seem like, I told officer, y'all seem like y'all, have been struck in the wrong way, but there's nothing to say. And I said, you should be ashamed. Even if you just learning today that the route you're taking is wrong, you should be ashamed of so much until you change. They just said, they was like, one of them said, yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you, man. They was mad almost, but then not, because they were talking to a woke person and they could not prove anything that they was validating going for this president. They couldn't even prove it. They was like, wow, he's smart. And I'm not a police officer. I study this stuff, and I want to follow it, and I probably will run for office somewhere. I don't know. But for me to be in the grassroots and to see educated people that serve politically among the community, and you don't realize you being used like you ain't got no sense, like you 3 years old. This man is suffering a black America. Their agenda is to suffer and harm black people It's like to kill you, to get you where you can die off, where you can harm yourself. We done reiterated this. They bringing Mexicans over here that are dirt poor and that have never had what we have and making them bigger and better than you. These people not coming here doing nothing for themselves like that. They're not so smart and intelligent. If they were, they will fight their own government. They're coming here to benefit off what you already fought for as a descendant of slavery. How you fought in Jim Crow and got laws changed. They're benefiting from that. You're not. You're still told that you can't have something. You still told that your vote ain't working. You still told that you can't get police reform because black men were coming up shot and killed by police officers, dead in the street. You still told that you got to respect some Asians because they got a crime hate bill against you and got your tax dollars, 50 million, and you told you commit crime against them while they up in the beauty supply knocking black women on the floor. Andrew Yang killing black men. That other Latino woman with the ride was in California and shot that girl. I mean, Asian man just shot a black child. No, he wasn't no older than 5 years old. And we desensitized and we don't even look back at it. And our mothers and fathers and aunties or cousins, whatever, still support the government in which protects this. This is Joe Biden presidency. This is not Trump. The Democrats has the House and the Senate. What is y'all missing? Y'all think it's some kind of weird twist where Republicans are still fighting you? They don't have any power right now, except for in certain states. And the Republicans still don't have the power in certain states because Democrats are main government. They're deemed as main government scientifically. They are. They are deemed as so. The Republicans in certain states, like for instance in Georgia, Brian Kemp got the Republicans against him because there's so many Democrats in authority in districts. Brian Kemp couldn't even get rid of immigration. He had to constantly impart tax dollars to them just so he can keep a balance because of so many Democrats anchored in the cities. And then the farmers came in here talking to him to keep immigration here, while immigration also get welfare and aided, and their children going to HBCUs, and they're excelling over you, and they're going to Wells Fargo, getting loans from the bank, which Obama um, bailed Wells Fargo out because Latinos were getting loans and blacks complained. Obama, your black president, my black president, whoever we thought we had, he bailed them out. And the banks, they got them in there working. They got them in there working and serving as administrators and bankers. I mean, they flying over you. They got houses. Listen, we in a war, political, and black people are being shoved under America, and we got black folks out there smiling. Jennifer Lewis getting up dancing for Ketanji Jackson, who Joe Biden picked, because he realized she's not going to ever do anything to support black people, our legacy as a self-preservation to herself. This is what's happened to us. We are different from everybody. Y'all got to understand how much we different. They took our people and turned our people against us. We were slaves. Mexicans weren't no daggone slaves. I mean, these people that been harmed in past tense, they are corrected. They got our tax dollars in their pocket and in their businesses as we beg for it. And the only reason we can't get it done is because our own people won't listen to us. This is how serious this actually is. Y'all are literally killing us. I even told my mother about it, and she said she understands and she's starting to look around and see it too. But we got people out there still doing this. It's just like somebody taking you. This is what y'all doing. I'm gonna tell you. It's like somebody taking you, bringing you close to them and slapping your face. Taking your money out your pocket, giving it to another person. and saying, continue to tell me thank you while I do this. Continue. And as they do this, they look at you and say, you're so beautiful. They're telling you as a black person, they're slapping your face, getting your money out your pocket, giving it to somebody else, telling you you're beautiful. Then they're telling you, work, go to work, come here. When you get off, come back and let me slap your face. You're so beautiful. I think you deserve a holiday. Oh, better yet, I got control over y'all so much, I'm going to get somebody who belong to your group, and I'm going to put them in a special position, and they're going to also help the people that I'm giving money to out your pocket. Now go back to work. Now, when you get out of work, come on in here and let me slap your face again. And then other people who are woke, they're saying black people are really the epitome of slavery. Now, I'm not saying white people are saying that. Immigrants are even saying it now. And it's true. You are the epitome of slavery. Because what you saying that you won't get, these reparations and stuff, everybody around you are getting it as you state that you won't. And they not even from the country. And it's all because you choose to walk up to them and let them slap your face and look at us and tell us we're stupid. Y'all, this stops here. Some of y'all need to change our mind and ask God to give y'all some sense and some boldness. Because at this point, y'all going to be embarrassed. Because you keep raising us up. We're going to have to be blatant with you. We've been being blatant, but we're going to have to be more blatant. Y'all are stubborn. You don't listen. Jim Clyburn is not a friend. Those black people who are in authority, they're not friends. They are slave overseers, and they are slaves themselves. Stacey Abrams is not even the epitome of good health. They don't put white women in the media like they doing her. She overweight and stuff. She lost the waist in Georgia. They're not trying to promote this. Y'all don't understand the order of business and the true order of politics in a former American way. You don't understand. And you get mad at people when they tell you and you want to fight them. And then our children and some of the young men and everything, we waking up. But a lot of y'all are largely still sheeple concerning this subject. And it's very dangerous. It's dangerous for me. It is very difficult to be in this position while you walk around and pretend that you all right. Because somebody told you, you ain't black if you don't vote for me, and then slapped you. And then they told you when you got in office that they was going to give you stuff to President Joe Biden. And he talked to Al Sharpton and the Congressional Black Caucus and the NAACP like they were some dogs in that feed. And the NAACP and the Congressional Black Caucus, actually, y'all did not speak with a due diligence. Y'all thought y'all were. When y'all start talking that black and brown stuff, you allow other people to come inside your movement who do not deserve to reap the benefits of your fight and your suffering. They're reaping the benefits like they were slaves themselves. And y'all, we suffered. I know a lady who picked cotton. She 50 years old because she came from rural Mississippi that I served with in the administration. They picked cotton. She was a sharecropper. It's still going on in certain places. And that's when she was a kid. She ain't but 50. And she don't even know no better. She voting for Biden. Her cousin is a politician in Mississippi. He campaigned for Biden. He coming in y'all church. Man, this is ridiculous. When is Black America gonna get up and fight and stay the course? This is really shameful that we learning these things in our own community. It's like y'all 5 years old. Like y'all don't know. Like it's like y'all 5 years old. Like y'all don't really know no better. And then you try to argue with people. Some of y'all sound so dumb. I'm sorry. Y'all sound so uneducated. And unfortunately, a lot of you have degrees. And you sound like this. You've been tricked. We've been tricked. And this the woke community. And y'all need to come up out of there. In that space you're in. You're not going to mean nothing. You're not going to serve no purpose. You just a number. You just a sheeple. You don't even serve any purpose. If you don't practice self-preservation, you don't serve no purpose. They talking about Planned Parenthood and black women talking about abortion is a a legal right. Well, you tell white people to abort their children. Why do black women want to abort their children so much? Because you live in poverty and dysfunction, they can tell you to kill your babies because you don't have a life to organize where you can place children and place family. You have become contagion to family and wealth and decency. You're indecent. You're dysfunctional as a human being. And they tell you what to do. And it's against you and dehumanizing. And you accept it as though it's a normality. And you have normalized this. You're receptive to being dehumanized in our faces. And you think we're going to sit back and not say nothing? Come on, y'all. Y'all can do better than this. Y'all can do better than this. Y'all can do better than this. Y'all can do better. We got news journalists that are softening their face because what y'all have as black people in politics and in some high seats, y'all have a career where you serve in government. It's not a career, it's a divine purpose. It's a place of duty also, and you're getting paid as an expert. You're not going there like you're going to a factory to work. Y'all think that's what y'all doing, and y'all get money for it. Some get millions. Jim Clyburn, he's running around, running away from discourse, running away from people, running against him because they're going to put under the light what he's been doing. And he's largely a slave. He's a slave. In the Democrat Party, who all support the Democrats' agenda, you're nothing but slaves. And we're slaves too, because we don't have what we supposed to have to be free as a liberty. But the only thing that frees us is our revolutionary intellect, because we understand freedom. We understand the elements of power, because we have been studying, not because we're so great. You have to study. And we told y'all to come to the meetings. Organizing movement is not just about, okay, tomorrow I'm woke. It's about attending. We told you we were on YouTube, to keep following us. We told you we were going to set up meetings and shout. And y'all put us down, and y'all follow Roland Martin because he's petulant. Roland Martin is petulant. He like a child, and he got feminine traits. He not no man. He ain't no man I want to follow, ever want to follow. He disgusts me, and I used to follow him. He's a liar. He's pivoting for relevance, and he's chasing media presence. He's looking for a better career. He's looking for money and opportunity. He's looking for iconic gratitude and leadership. He's not looking for true empowerment. It's true empowerment is something that's foreign to him. And he didn't come here. I mean, he came here. He don't even connect with you in terms of reparations. He's a Haitian descent. They came here to benefit and to be more comfortable in their lives. And he became a journalist. So what the hell does he have to lose? Y'all have to realize who we are. Even though we love our Haitian brothers and sisters because they black, they don't share our legacy. We're not them. We are different. We built this country. We built the first world nation. We fought for things they have never had in their countries. We are a very powerful people. And people telling you ain't nothing but a thug or a killer, a gangster, or something like that. Even black Africans are saying y'all don't have no culture. They can't talk about nobody. They still over there peeing in the river and coming over here to go to that college that we built and that we stood up for. And we up here trying to be an African panism when we already a people. We have really lost focus on the pride that we are shaped to by natural existence. We are descendants of slaves in the United States of America. We're not African. And you guys need to wake up. This is very serious. Reparations is the heartbeat of our movement. So we can live and not die in this country. And so we can have better choices and anchor properly. We're in a war. And at this point, you're treasonous against Black America, the slave descendants, if you're campaigning for this man as a politician. And you are a traitor against the nation if you continue to campaign for him in the grassroots. Thank you for joining me.